Yo guys, this is Afro Kuma Gaming, and today 7 Deadly Sins video I will be discussing will I summon on this banner, and my answer is still maybe. I would first like to apologize for my previous will I summon. I said I wouldn't summon on the one, and I went the full 900. That was my bad. I couldn't live up with not having him in at least 1.6 because yeah, like I said, I wanted him for the PvE side of the game. But yeah, this banner is a whole different story, guys. This banner might be for me personally because I'm a semi whale, dolphin maybe. Not spending too much craziness, but yeah, this is still a good banner to summon on in my opinion because these units here were 6 units that had on JP 6 individual crappy banners. So, but in global, they're all put together, and that makes it semi-good. And I will be going all over all the units and in what situation you can use them best for. And yeah. And will I summon? I will also try to advise you guys, for people who are watching, to summon or not. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a good guy or it's a good guide or not. But yeah, hopefully you will learn something from this video. So first off, we start with Valenti. So Valenti is an okay unit. She is mostly meant for you can use her in the red demon. It's not the greatest, but you can use her. You can apply the infect for example, to apply the weakness or something. But she's mostly here to fight against the blue bond final boss, or the bond and lane final boss. That is the main goal of her existence, basically, to counter that boss fight. She has detonate for skills. I don't know, that's not the greatest in my opinion. Yeah, the second skill that she uses prevents ultimate move gauges from filling up by 1 or 2 turns if you have the gold one. So yeah, that's pretty good. Her ultimate is ruptured, so she does twice the damage against buffed enemies. But yeah, in my opinion, she is like okay-ish. You can use her only for one situation. So if you pull her, you will have a lot easier time fighting the Bond final boss. That's good. So yeah, that's why I said on JP it was a single banner with her and another one. I think Green Eastern. I can't remember. Yeah, it was not the greatest. This is blue mono. Also a unit specifically used for a final boss, and it is Escanor. So if you pull the blue mono, you will have an easier time fighting against that overgrown powerhouse of a destroyer. And yeah, your life will be golden because of this card. She will help you out very much. She also has a nice passive for him. Increase the hero's damage dealt by 30% per ultimate move or gauge the enemies have when attacking. Jesus, need to read, man. Need to read. So yeah, am I bad about that? So yeah, as you can see, the final boss Escanor will pop up his orbs very quickly, you know, to use his ulti. And if you have her, she will do insane damage because yeah, the bosses have like 9 orbs or something, 10. So yeah, and you know how quick they fill up. Yeah, she removes buffs because the Escanor really loves buffing himself to be more powerful than ever. And then yeah, her second skill isn't the greatest. Prevents ultimate moves gauges from filling up. So yeah, nothing special. Her ultimate's also not super impressive in my opinion. Low multiplier and not high percentage of attack, and it has bleed on it, so nothing special here. Then we have the list, guys. The list is only here for one thing, and that is the Grey Demon. She has no other uses. You can of course use her in PvP or whatever, but her passive is basically for the Grey Demon. Ranks up the skill cards of allies at the start of the turn. In deathmatch, if all allies are all HP attributes, applies when entering battle limit 1. So literally, the only place she's good is in Grey Demons, because, for example, you can use her on, I don't know, Red Demon on Extreme or something, where if you fight with all HP team. But come on, who is doing that? You know, that's pretty not smart. So yeah, let's go over her skills real quick. She does inflicts damage equal to 300% of an attack on one enemy, fills ultimate move gauge by 1. That is the rank 2, so the silver card. The first card doesn't do anything, so yeah, you have to deal with that as well. And then for her second skill, she decreases skill rank. So yeah, like the Green Gother, the old one, that lowers the ranks of cards. This unit can be useful as well in Training Cave and all that. If you run a full green team, that's pretty cool. She has Shatter, pretty good. That will ignore resistance and all that. That's okay-ish, you know. If you have 6 Fixer, then that's way better than expected. A nice multiplier for her. But yeah, she also needs to have a different set from the original Elizabeth, because she's a little bit different. You cannot also use her. You can't use her with other Elizabeths, because yeah, I don't know why. I know it's Elizabeth, but she's totally different, you know. But sadly, you cannot use her. That's the worst part. Then we have Green Eastern. Well, from what I had heard and I discussed with a friend of mine, he said to me that Green Eastern isn't the greatest, because of the strong powerhouses like Lost Fang, Sariel that are currently in the meta, basically effing her over basically. But if you fight against a Alt Rush team, she will be great. I think if you want to use her, she would shine mostly in normal PvP. That's in my opinion, the only place where it can matter. This passive of hers, because and the power of what she does. So what she does is increase all allies' pierce rate, crit chance, and crit damage by 5% per debuff on enemies. What she also does is she gives out weak point with her first skill. That's pretty awesome, because if you want a combo of Roxy, Kyo, and her, it might be very interesting indeed. So what her second skill does is the best. If you got a rank 2 card, you can disable recovery skills and prevent ultimate move gauge from filling up. So yeah, that's why she is a perfect Alt Rush killer. But in the current meta, she is not worthy of its power, you know. That's why I would not go for her. Like I said, these are good units, but they're all coming out in a weird place on global. Not viable at all. Or viable in normal PvP if you can work with her. You will not have the best score out of PvP and all that. I can tell you this much: in elite PvP you cannot use her, except if you are super whaley and have her super built up. But otherwise, I don't think you have a chance of using her effectively. So then we come to Derriere. She has not been out for a long time, maybe like 3 weeks now on JP, and she's already out. She did come a little bit later than I expected. I thought she would have come during the one Escanor, or if Assault Molly would have dropped. But yeah, this is a little bit on my time frame that I expected she would come, but not on this, but just on the wrong banner. So what she is pretty. I don't know. She is not good right now, but she might be having a place in. I would say the Meliodas team. That is where she can work a little bit with her taunting and all that. And she's also quite. Her passive is quite decent, I think. Nice. So what she does is to get basic stats of the hero by 10% for max of 3 times. If the hero takes damage from enemy skills At max, disable the ultimate move of all enemies for 2 turns. So yeah, this can be very useful for people if you survive long enough, especially with her taunt. It's like, oh, insta, insta lock, you know, that's pretty good. What she does is remove buffs. That can be useful again for the Escanor or the shielding with the glue eaters. You know how that goes, the annoying shields. What she does for her second skill is taunt enemies. It will be first by 30% defense related stats, and she becomes immune to stun, like I said, perfect for the glue eaters. The second card is 50%, and then the last but not least is 80%, and she is quite nice like that. So yeah, especially the stun, because yeah, but the problem is if you fight against the king, yeah, I know it's super rare, but there are situations where I had to fight a king and he petrified me, so yeah, that is the only thing you have to be afraid of. And she has, like all the others, amplify, and yeah, the combo strike, combo star. It's going to be okay. I don't know if it's the greatest. There's multiplier of 63, and then yeah, you can rank it up pretty high. I'm not waiting to use her just yet. I will wait if I have assault mode melee. I will probably put her in the team to test it out if I pull her. So then we have the final one, the foreign swordsman Nanashi. He's basically the mentor for Arthur that we just got, the green one, and he's quite okay. His passive is the main. He is the He's a good backup support, you know. So what he does is at the start of allies' turns to increase the max HP, crit resist, and crit damage defense of allies with 2 or less cards by 20% for 1 turn, and for once per turn when the attacked, reduce the ultimate move gauge of the attacking enemy by 1 orb. So yeah, instead of him having a drain card, he just has it in his passive build. You know, if you attack him multiple times and bloop, once per turn, you will remove the orb. So it could be nice. It could save your life if you're fighting against certain units. But yeah, he is quite squishy. Yeah, most people can kill him, one-shot him. You know, like I talk about the one Escanor. Maybe Sariel will easily kill him if you play it right. So yeah, that sucks. But you also have to be careful, because what he does is, with skill cards, is inflicts damage equal to 220% of attack on one enemy, removes 1 orb from the target's ultimate move gauge, and deletes 1 skill. So, and the beauty is it's random. So you can be lucky, or you can not be lucky. So yeah, it's all up to you with your draw of the luckiness and the RNG, of course. Sadly, the first level doesn't do anything, the rank 1. Sadly, but if you use him with Goter or something, it might work out. You know, you can be quite annoying. The second thing is inflicts damage equal to 360 of attack on one enemy, removes 2 orbs from the target's ultimate move gauge, and deletes 2 skills instead of 1. So yeah, if you can get a gold card, this is going to be quite insane. What he does is also Despair. I think this is a new one. So recovers X HP, 20% of diminished HP upon successful critical strike. So yeah, and how high is this critical? Oh, that's pretty good. So if you can get a nope, he doesn't get anyone with high crit. So if you build something with crit chance, you know, give him some oomph to his powers, and you can easily heal and be annoying to other people. So yeah, that's it, guys. And he has an amplify on his so comparable to what's her face, Derriere. Thank you, guys. Sorry for that. So much talking in this short amount of time. But yeah, so back to the question of the video: will I summon? The chances that I will summon is maybe, let me say, 60-40. First off, I need to see what the banner is, like what kind of loyalty do you get, what is it 600, is it 242? I have to really get more info on that. But yeah, please watch out for my stream tomorrow. I will be streaming when the maintenance is over. I don't know if it's going to be right away or maybe later, or maybe an hour later or so. I need to maybe wake up and get sorted. You know how that goes. For me, it's morning, so yeah, that's that. But I hope it will be quite the enjoyable time. And if not, guys, I hope to speak to you tomorrow in a different video in our comments below. You know what to do. Please like and subscribe. And for now, guys, see you all later. Bye now.